welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm John.
And I'm Emily. Hey, John, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Emily. Thanks for asking. You know, I'm really excited about today's lesson because we're going to teach something very, very important.
Oh, yes. This is probably one of the first things you need to learn in English.
Exactly. Today, we're going to learn how to introduce yourself in English. This is so useful.
So useful. Whether you're meeting new friends, starting a new job, or joining an English class, you need to know how to introduce yourself.
That's right. And don't worry, we're going to make this super simple and easy to follow. We'll give you lots of examples, and by the end of this podcast, you'll feel confident introducing yourself in English.
Yes! And the best part is, you don't need any complicated grammar or difficult vocabulary. Just simple, everyday English.
Perfect for beginners. So, Emily, are you ready to start?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Okay, so let's start with the most basic thing. When you meet someone new in English, what's the first thing you say?
Your name. You tell them your name.
Exactly. And there are a few simple ways to do this. The easiest way is to say, "Hello, my name is," and then you say your name.
So, for example, hello, my name is Emily.
Perfect. And I would say, "Hello, my name is John." See? Very simple.
Another way to say it is, hi, I'm Emily.
Yes. Hi, I'm John. This is even more casual and friendly.
Right, so you can say, my name is, or you can say, I'm. Both are correct.
And here's a common mistake that beginners make. Sometimes people say, "My name am John." This is wrong.
Oh, yes, I hear this mistake a lot. You need to say, my name is John, not am.
Exactly. My name is, not my name am.
Or you can say, I am John, not I is John.
Good point. So remember, my name is John or I am John. Both are correct.
Okay, so John, let me practice. Hi, my name is Emily. What's your name?
Hi, Emily. I'm John. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. See how natural that sounds?
Very natural. And notice, after someone tells you their name, it's polite to say, "Nice to meet you."
Yes. Nice to meet you or pleased to meet you. These are both very polite.
Perfect. So, step one, introduce your name. Easy, right?
Super easy. Now let's move to the next part.
Okay. After you tell someone your name, the next thing people usually want to know is, where are you from?
Yes. This means, what country are you from? What city?
Exactly. So let me show you how to say this. I'm from, and then you say your country.
For example, I'm from Brazil, or I'm from Mexico.
Right. I'm from Italy. I'm from Japan. I'm from India.
And if you want to be more specific, you can also say your city. I'm from Tokyo, Japan.
Yes. I'm from São Paulo, Brazil. I'm from Paris, France.
So the structure is very simple. I'm from plus your city or country.
Now, here's another common mistake. Sometimes students say, "I am come from Brazil." This is wrong.
Oh, yes. You don't need the word come here. Just say I'm from Brazil.
Exactly. Not "I come from," just "I'm from."
Although, actually, John, in British English, some people do say I come from. But for beginners, it's easier to just say I'm from.
Good point, Emily. Let's keep it simple. "I'm from" is the easiest way.
Okay, let me give you a full example. Hi, my name is Emily. I'm from the United States.
Great. And I would say, "Hi, I'm John. I'm from Canada."
Perfect. Now, sometimes people will ask you, where are you from? So you need to recognize that question.
Yes. Where are you from? This is asking about your country or city.
And you answer with, I'm from. Very simple.
Let's practice. Emily, where are you from?
I'm from New York in the United States. What about you, John? Where are you from?
I'm from Toronto, Canada.
Nice. See how easy that conversation is?
Very easy. So remember, I'm from plus your country or city.
Okay, next topic. Let's talk about jobs. When you introduce yourself, people often want to know, what do you do?
Yes. This means, what is your job?
And there are a few ways to answer this question. The simplest way is to say, I'm A, and then your job.
For example, I'm a teacher. I'm a doctor. I'm a student.
Right. I'm an engineer. I'm a nurse. Notice we say I'm a teacher or I'm an engineer.
Yes, you need the article a or an before the job.
Another way to say it is, I work as a teacher.
Or you can say, I work in, and then the field. For example, I work in education. I work in healthcare.
That's right. So you have three options. I'm a teacher, I work as a teacher, or I work in education.
Now, what if you're a student? You can say, I'm a student.
Yes, and you can add more information. I'm a student at Harvard University, or I'm studying medicine.
Perfect. Emily, what do you do?
I'm a teacher. I teach English to beginners. What about you, John?
I'm a podcast host. I work in education too.
Great. Now, here's a common question. What if you don't have a job right now?
Good question. You can say, I'm looking for a job or I'm between jobs right now.
Yes, both of those are polite ways to say it. Or you can say, I'm unemployed, but that sounds a bit formal.
Right. I'm looking for a job. Sounds more positive.
Okay, so now let's talk about hobbies. This is fun.
Yes. When you introduce yourself, it's nice to talk about your hobbies. This helps people get to know you better.
Exactly. So you can say, I like, or I love, and then your hobby.
For example, I like reading. I love cooking. I enjoy playing soccer.
Notice the verb form here. After like, love, or enjoy, we use the ing form. I like reading, not I like read.
That's an important grammar point. I like swimming. I love dancing. I enjoy watching movies.
Right, so always use this slash ing form after these verbs.
Now let me ask you, Emily, what do you like to do in your free time?
I love reading books. I also enjoy cooking Italian food. What about you, John?
I like playing guitar, and I love hiking in the mountains.
That's awesome. See how easy it is to share your hobbies?
Very easy. And it makes the conversation more interesting.
Now, let's talk about one more thing family and pets.
Yes, sometimes when you introduce yourself, you might want to mention your family,
You can say things like, I'm married, or I'm single.
or I have two children, or I have one sister and one brother.
Right. Very simple. I have. And then you say who.
And what about pets? Lots of people love talking about their pets.
Oh, yes. You can say, I have a dog, or I have a cat, or I have two cats.
Exactly. I have a pet rabbit. I have a bird.
So, John, do you have any pets?
Yes, I have a dog. His name is Max. He's very friendly. What about you, Emily?
I have two cats. They're so cute. I love them.
Ah, that's nice. So, everyone, when you introduce yourself, you can talk about your pets too. It's a great conversation starter.
Definitely. Okay, so now let's put everything together. Let's do a full introduction example.
Great idea. Emily, why don't you go first?
Okay, hi, my name is Emily. I'm from New York in the United States. I'm a teacher. I teach English to beginners. In my free time, I love reading books and cooking Italian food. I have two cats, and they're adorable.
Perfect. That was a complete introduction. Now let me try. Hi, I'm John. I'm from Toronto, Canada. I'm a podcast host, and I work in education. In my free time, I like playing guitar and hiking in the mountains. I have a dog named Max.
Excellent. See how easy that is? You just put all the pieces together.
Exactly. Name, country, job, hobbies, and maybe family or pets. That's a great introduction.
And remember, you don't have to say everything. You can keep it short if you want.
Right. Even just saying your name and where you're from is a good start.
Yes, the important thing is to practice and feel confident.
Absolutely. Now, let's quickly review what we learned today.
Okay, first, we learned how to say your name. My name is, or I'm.
Second, we learned how to say where you're from. I'm from.
Third, we talked about jobs. I'm a teacher or I work as a teacher.
Fourth, we learned about hobbies. I like reading or I love cooking.
And finally, we talked about family and pets. I have a dog or I have two sisters.
Perfect review, Emily. So, everyone listening, I want you to practice this. Try introducing yourself in English right now.
Yes. Pause the podcast and practice out loud. Say your name, where you're from, your job, and your hobbies.
Practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become.
And remember, don't worry about making mistakes. Mistakes are how we learn.
Exactly. Everyone makes mistakes when learning a new language. That's completely normal.
Okay, so before we finish, we have a question of the day for you.
Yes. Here's our question. Can you introduce yourself in the comments? Tell us your name, where you're from, and one hobby you enjoy.
We'd love to hear from you. Write your introduction in the comments below.
And if you're listening on a podcast app, think about your answer. Practice saying it out loud.
Okay, everyone, that's all for today's lesson. Thank you so much for listening.
Yes, thank you. We hope this lesson was helpful and that you feel more confident introducing yourself in English.
Remember to practice every day and don't be afraid to speak.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe and share it with your friends who are learning English.
And we'll see you in the next lesson.
Take care, everyone, and keep practicing.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.